Hello everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at my single player Quake map. Last I was working on a multiplayer one, this is now a single player one here. The tentative title is the longest shortcut. Hopefully you'll see why. So, the player spawns right here in this exact position. There are no walls, I'll explain why in a minute, but you see this giant thing with this giant door. It's going to look, I promise it's going to look a lot cooler in the final thing with the actual textures on it. But you go up to the door, and you need a key. You cannot get into it yet. So you go behind you, and the only thing for you to do is to get into this elevator. So you go inside, and you take the slow elevator ride down, and there is, on purpose, a lot of areas for you to see. One of the design principles that John Romero was known for was himself, if you could see, you could go to there. So I wanted the player to be able to look at everything, a little bit of everything on the way down. And, oh, that elevator's going back up. So, the gold key that we need for the door up there, we get at the very beginning of the level. And keep in mind, this is a Greybox. Normally there would be enemies here, and things would be a little bit more fleshed out. But as at the moment, this is just the Greybox. So you have no choice but to start walking up. And that's the whole idea of the level. You get the key at the very beginning, and you're working back up, and you keep running into things that stop you from going all the way back up. So there's a set of stairs. There's going to be enemies here, enemies up here. You go all the way up. And there's going to be an arrow that says, like, up, like next floor, and it's going to be blocked off. You cannot get through. So I put this little, like, corner here to, like, guide the player, like, oh, there's something over here, so you can kind of see over here. Then this is the next level, or next area, rather. And if you look over there, you can see the exit. There's going to be the mini-boss going to be situated over here. It's going to be tough to take it out because you have a shotgun. But right in here, you get the nail gun. So there's going to be a bunch of dogs. You're going to go, take them all out. Push this button. This door opens. Go on through. Going to be more dudes here. Come through this way. You walk through. You're going to hear a door open behind you. And, oh, more enemies. So you beat those guys up. Then you have no choice but to go down this way. Going to be some more enemies down here. And then another button. So you're going to go, pop. Open that up. And keep in mind, all this is subject to change. I've changed all of this about, like, everything you see has been changed at least twice in the process of all this. So, go over here, and this is where the mini-boss is going to be. You're probably going to fight one of the Shamblers and beat that guy up. And look, that's where we came from. So now we get to the next part, and this part is unfinished right now. I'm working with somebody in the Trench Broom Discord to figure out how I want to do this. I saw a puzzle level that had a really cool puzzle that I wanted to implement. So, the only way up is through here. That's the only way for you to go. You try to get through, but there's no way. There's physically no way. You can jump all you want. You can do everything. There's no way for you to get through. But if you go to this room, after you clear out the enemies, there's 5 buttons on the wall matching the positions of each of the little stakes there. So if you press them, then what should happen, because I'm still working with the Trench Broom people, these will move, and you're gonna have to go in between the 2 rooms to figure out what order to press, or not what order, but what position to put each of the stakes in so that you can pass through. So, like, for example, you hit this, that'll go, and there's some that you don't have to press, some that you do have to press. So it's kind of like like you kind of have to go back and forth and figure out what you're gonna do. And then there's gonna be one final set piece. At the moment, I'm unable to record the rest just because I'm working on this. But there's gonna be another final set piece. You're gonna walk up. You're gonna take another elevator. You're gonna walk down a hallway. The ceiling, the floor is gonna drop from under you. Gonna be one final battle, and then you're gonna be able to make it back to the top. And there's gonna be I don't want to say a surprise ending, but you'll definitely be surprised. But yeah, as of the moment, this is what we have. I'm currently working with the people in Trench Broom Discord to have this set up and finished before but at the moment, this is what the levels look like. I wanted to keep the player guessing at all times, and I'm proud to say that so far things are looking good. So yes, and also if anyone asks, I kept the ceilings off on purpose, so at least at this moment, so the player can kind of get a feel for what the level's gonna look like. We're gonna see how that's gonna pan out in the actual. I might have like glass ceilings, but that is what we're looking at for now. And thank you so much for watching.